You know, when I look around at all the entrepreneurs who are grinding it out, spending 70 to 80 hours per week growing their business, you have to ask yourself the question, at what cost? Hi, my name's Tim Uchuk, and in this podcast, we're going to be exploring the tools, tactics, and strategies for crushing it and scaling your business without making the ultimate sacrifice of your time and freedom. Hey, what's up everyone? Tim Uchuk here, and if I sound out of breath, it's because I am a little bit. I'm in San Diego for 3 days here for some corporate meetings with one of our partners, and I've been in a hotel all day, so I thought I would sneak out, go for a run, and I took a trail with the title Strenuous Route, and it's going uphill, so I thought it would offer a good view, and it didn't disappoint, but I'm a little bit out of breath. So let's jump into the episode here. This is an important episode if you have ever felt discouraged by trying things and they don't work. And I want to talk to you about something specifically known as the scientific method. And spoiler alert, we're all scientists in some form or another, meaning that we're experimenting on this journey called life and life as an entrepreneur. The only difference is some of us are good scientists and some of us learn a little bit more slowly. It takes a little bit more time to learn. So what do I mean by we're all scientists and the scientific method? Well, there's a formula when it comes to, as a scientist, you're discovering, cures for different diseases and ailments. And the process is geared around learning fast, learning quickly. So why not adopt this method if you're an entrepreneur? Because being an entrepreneur, really, when you boil it down, is solving problems and knocking them down. And then facing a new problem, solving it, knocking it down, on to the next. So it's no secret that when you look at entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all the best entrepreneurs out there, they like to borrow the scientific method because they want to learn fast, fail forward. And that's what I want to talk to you about. So what is the scientific method in terms of its formula? The acronym goes PDCA. You may have heard this, PDCA, which stands for plan, do, check, adjust. Plan, do, check, adjust. Now what's interesting about this is that failure is built into the process. They assume out of the gates that it's going to fail. And what a great way to look at adapting and innovating is assuming you're going to fail, right? It's the progress over perfection. It's the systematic process for improving and discovering new things. So the entrepreneurs follow this path, and it's one that I think you should consider because it sets you up for success in that you're expecting failure. And so plan, do, check, adjust. What does that stand for? What does it really mean? Well, plan, pretty obviously, you're wanting to solve something. You're wanting to innovate something. It's probably a problem or challenge within your business. And so you gather your evidence and you put a plan together. And then you do it. You execute. Then you check your results. Did it actually work? And you throw out the stuff that didn't work and you keep the stuff that did, and then you repeat the cycle. PDCA, plan, do, check, adjust. I'm going to turn around here. It's getting a little wily on this trail. Plan, do, check, adjust, right? And so it's a never-ending cycle. That's why I sound like a broken record to my team and clients when I repeat over and over again. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and you have to expect failure. Now, it doesn't mean that we're kind of bumbling around aimlessly. We want to fail fast, and that's why if you're running a study as a scientist, the very first thing you do is you don't want to publish a paper that's already been written. And so the first thing that I do and what I've seen most other entrepreneurs do is you look, has this been done before? And you know what? The funny thing is most of the problems that we face, 99.99999% of the time, somebody's figured it out, which is beautiful, right? And so if we can be resourceful and figure out a shortcut, or at least model some patterns where it's already been solved out there, we've got these great shortcuts where, oftentimes scientists are entering a no man's land where the problem set has not been looked at before. But that's the first thing they do, so you're not facing redundancy and having to go through that discovery phase where it's already been figured out. So same thing in your business. If there's a challenge, whether it be hiring, looking for a tool, right? Looking for a tool, for example, within your business that's going to solve a lot of problems. You might go out there and talk to other business owners who you think have already solved it. Or, our good friend Google. You might find some good articles, YouTube videos, and just find some patterns or some clues on that trail so that you're not starting from ground zero. But this is a little bit of insight in terms of our cycle, our mindset, at least within my business that we're trying to cultivate culturally is, progress over perfection. And PDCA is the method that we use, and it's okay to fail. And a byproduct of that, by the way, if you have a culture that is not set up around perfection, people are going to be less prone to hide problems. And when people hide problems culturally, not a good thing, because if you can't see the problem, you can't solve the problem, right? So there's some inherent benefits there as well through that transparent approach where you assume failure will happen, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you. PDCA, plan, do, check, adjust. Again, we're all scientists. The better ones just happen to learn faster, right? Fail fast and improve and innovate. PDCA, plan, do, check, adjust. Hope that was helpful. I'm going to try and find this hotel and get back before the sun goes down. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Hey, Tim Uchuk here, and real quick, if you enjoyed this podcast episode, if you could take a couple quick seconds to give it a rating, it would be very much appreciated. And secondly, if you're looking for more tools and strategies on how you can crush it in life and business, just head on over to bookwithtim.com, where I've put together a free case study which shows you how to unlock unprecedented freedom today by using the 2 power levers. Just head on over to bookwithtim.com. Until next time, wishing you success and freedom in your business. Cheers.